I don't know if he put it up or who.
Oh no, he didn't do that.
Okay.
You mean the joke where they added him to the floor of my family portrait?
Yeah.
He didn't do that, but you got to understand something. Michael is a comedian.
That's the
and right now, this is someone sent me a tweet and said, "Delicious, now you know how Rihanna feels." That's not funny.
Right.
It's not funny, and it's sort of embarrassing. I mean, everybody has their own domestic situation where there's just an aggressive argument or it gets physical. I mean, everybody has that. It's unfortunately when you're a celebrity, your stuff has to be aired everywhere.
Right.
But for us, for him, it's probably easier for it to be something that he makes light of.
Right. Understandable.
And which should further let people know if he was harmed,
he wouldn't have made light of it.
He wouldn't have made light of it. He'd be somewhere pressing charges.
Right.
He'd be somewhere here in the state of Michigan still waiting to try to prosecute someone.
Okay.
So, it's funny for him. It's not really funny for me. I mean, I understand the joke. I'm not upset with him for joking because that's what he does. He's a comedian. And I understand. I'm grateful to him because I hate that he was around me when I had, a little argument.
A little situation.
Yeah, a little situation going on. And to not press charges mean I think big of him.
All right, now I'm going to stop you because we're going to come back. You're going to be up here for a minute because you said something interesting. You said something about Rihanna, domestic violence, and things of those situations that people have to go through in relationships or just typical things that people go through in a relationship. Let's talk about that for a hot second. Let's get into this Rihanna. Delicious is in the building. Hit me up on Twitter at Bucky Naked if you have any questions for her. It's Hot 1075. And we're putting rumors to rest. Let's just put it like that, man. We're putting rumors to rest. And everything that you hear today is coming from Delicious, straight up and down. Let's talk domestic violence, though.
All right.
I have one question for you, one question only. Are you a victim of domestic violence in this situation right here?
No.
Okay. Y'all heard that? She said no. So I'm gonna take her word for it. She looked me right in my eyes and said no. Now, like you said, people do get heated in relationships. There are heated conversations and whatnot. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't you post something as to sense in a sense saying that you're a survivor?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what exactly did that post mean? Because people took it in a way that you were saying that it was kind of confusing, I guess.
Well, I have undergone a lot of success, but I feel like you hear more negative than you do positive.
And I agree.
And so I stand strong on who I am and what I'm doing and what I'm going to do. And I just survive a lot of stuff. I've survived a not so great marriage.
Okay.
I've survived ridicule. I've been called everything from a stripper to a 304 because I don't think I could say the word on the radio.
You can say hoe on the radio.
Yeah, I've survived. Yeah, I mean, I've gone through a lot of different situations.
Okay.
And I've survived a lot of different circumstances. So being ridiculed for something that happened to me, I'm not a domestic violence victim, but I'm victimized in this circumstance.
Gotcha.
And for me to be the person that has to bear the weight of all of it, I'm a survivor. I'm going to be okay.
Right.
I mean, this happened to me. I was asleep in my home. Well, I'm not going to get into details of that.
I got you.
But this happened to me.
Right. I got you.
And what's worse is when something happens in and I'm not racist, but I'm just being real.
Go for it.
When something happens to a white artist, whether it's a vixen, an actor, a singer, a dancer, they rally around them.
Right. Even
the craziest of entertainers. But when something happens to a black singer, rapper, dancer, vixen, model, it's like you take it as a joke. What if this really happened? What if I jumped, whatever, from a building or a second story window or something?
To get away from, yeah. What if it really did?
What if is that funny?
Right.
Is that something that you joke about? Is that something that you make your topic of conversation to where it's I'm ridiculed for it? I understand. Like I said, I got very angry when somebody tweeted me and said, now you know how Rihanna feel. You're identical to her. And people used to be upset, like, well, why isn't she speaking about the situation? Because it's embarrassing.
Right.
It's you don't want to be known as the person who is beaten or, has been subjected to domestic violence or anything like that. And so that's the same thing for me. Although it's not true, I still don't even want that to be something that someone
That's
has
associated
to say.
with you.
Yeah, I don't want to be accused of that. And if you really feel like that is what's happening to me, don't make fun of it. That's not funny.
Right. Let's just figure out a way that we can actually help the situation and other females that may be listening right now. That
Yeah, and I've always been a giver.
I know.
I give. You know what I'm saying? I give.
I mean, I mean to cut you off, but just the friendship that we have. You're
Yes.
a real cool friend, and you do things.
That's what I'm saying. I've been a supporter.
Yes.
Like, people say, well, why don't you stop supporting the strippers? Because now you're being called one. No, I'm not a turncoat.
Right. Because Wednesday nights, we just turn up.
We turn up. You don't like the dancers? I do. I love the strippers.
Right.
That's why when they said that they jumped on me, instead of me going hard on strippers, I just say, no, that didn't happen.
Right.
But, I mean, I think I give a whole lot to my city and to my position in entertainment. And I keep my head up. And I'm honest, and I'm happy, I'm loving. I try to be the best person I can be for others. I don't like that when this happened, of all the things that have been said about me, this is the one thing that bothered me.
Right.
Not even because it happened to me, but because if this happens to anyone, this is not something that should be taken as a joke.
I agree.
Or funny. That's not funny. It's not funny for me to have to deal with an aggressive argument, let alone domestic violence.
Now, another thing that's not funny, but funny in a way, is how blown out of proportion these rumors could go. Because all of a sudden, a good friend of mine, coworker of mine, probably the most talented dude I know, Kamal Smith, he was in the house too when everything popped off, but he wasn't. He was writing a play or a movie someplace.
He was, but that's how rumors go.
The Ultimatum coming out, man.
Yeah, the Ultimatum. By the way, I am starring in the Ultimatum. I love you, Kamal. But yeah, unfortunately, Kamal Smith, who came over when he found out that I fell. By the way, I did fall. And I did have on my cute shoes. So they're like, well, that was a lie. No, it wasn't a lie. I just didn't tell you how it went down. But I fell in my shoes. That's how I sustained my injury. I just didn't tell you what happened around it.
Now, okay. Now, can I make fun of your injury?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, check this out. Look, so why you put your hands down when you fall? I mean, you got...
No, it was not that. What it was I was kind of walking backwards. Okay. And I didn't expect to fall. So the first thing you do is try to grab things that are around you.
I got you.
And you grab with what?
Your hands. I got you.
Your hands.
I got you.
So the thing that got injured on me, because there was nothing there to really grab, was my hand or my wrist. And my leg was never broken. Okay. My leg, you see I'm walking on stilettos today. They ain't Louboutins. They not red bottoms.
Leave them red bottoms alone for a while.
For a little bit.
Okay.
But, I mean, I'm good. There was an accident. And I never said car accident. So everybody's like, well, you said car accident. No, I said accident. And when you hear accident, unfortunately, your mind leads you to cars.
Yeah.
So that's your business. But I said accident. I didn't have to tell you. Some things, even as an entertainer,
still
ain't your business.
Private. I got you.
Yeah, some things ain't your business.
I got you.
And that's what that is. That don't make me messed up. That don't make me a liar. That just make me, I ain't telling you everything because that ain't for you. Mm-hmm. Whatever it is that my ex-husband and I are dealing with, that's between my ex-husband and I. Mm-hmm. What I want to give you, trust me, I give you a whole lot. Check me out. I am delicious on Twitter. I am delicious on Instagram. I give it up. I give you enough. So when I decide not to give you something,
chill out.
I
feel you.
Don't accuse me of lying. I'm not a liar. I just didn't give you what you wanted.
Okay. Now, one last Instagram post. You said you might be giving up dudes and going over to women. That was you just playing, right? Just playing.
Nope, I wasn't playing.
You wasn't playing.
So come Wednesday, I want to see ladies and gentlemen.
Look, the studio just got real quiet. Everybody in the studio just like, oh shit. All right, well, check this out. Any last words for the people that's listening here in Detroit right now, and for all the blog sites that's about to pick this up? Delicious, you were not a victim of domestic violence in this situation.
I'm not a victim of domestic violence. I'm not. More importantly, that's not funny. Any women that are victims of domestic violence, I support you. Hit me up. I have things that I want to say to you. I have things that I want to share. Even if I can't share it, I will just be a listener because that was not funny. When I was made this victim all weekend, it did not feel good. And it doesn't feel good. And what was worse was that my phone blew up from people like you, Kamal, the entire radio station.
Checking on you.
All them same dancers that they said jumped me.
Right.
Them dancers was calling me like crazy. People across the world, everywhere, have been calling me. But the fans who I give the most to, they was on some silly stuff. And I'm a little disappointed. I love y'all. I'm not mad at y'all. You know, I disappoint y'all too. But I just want y'all to, we got to do better. Especially my African American fans. Can y'all please just do better? If y'all thought that y'all thought I jumped out of a 2-story window. That's serious. How could that ever be taken as a joke?
Nah, I feel you.
How could that have ever been something that you laughed at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially, there was nothing wrong in the story. They lied. But even if you look at the facts of the story, I'm like, well, why is this funny? Right. Ricky Smiley? I'm sorry. I'm at home, so I'm going to talk about it.
Go for it.
Why is that funny, TMZ? Why is that funny, Boss? I know why it's funny, Media Takeout, because y'all just ignorant.
Right.
Except for when y'all was complimenting my yellow dress. Now, thank you. That was so nice. But then you turn right around 2 days later and had me jumped on by some strippers. I mean, we got to do a little bit better. But can I just say the good stuff that's going on?
Go for it one time. Go for it.
Me and Michael Blackson have a new comedy that is coming out called Coney Montana. And I swear this is going to be like a hood classic, just like Friday was.
Okay. Just
so
like
funny.
Loud Pack was too.
Just like Loud Pack. I'm sorry. Also, The Ultimatum is a new stage play that I have just been casted to by Kamal Smith. Anybody know about Kamal Smith know that he is the bomb stage writer, and he just gets, screenwriter and stage playwright. He's just the bomb.
That's coming out Mother's Day weekend.
Yes,
you know I was supposed to be your husband in that play?
What happened? So guess who my husband is?
We can't tell him. Can
I tell him?
We can't tell him.
The role model, K Deezy.
That's
it's
right.
my husband. Shout out to K Deezy. That's also my King of Diamonds bro. He got King of Diamonds Monday. I got King of Diamonds Wednesday. So if you love me, like you say you love me, and you can hear me on the radio right now, and you within the city limits, I want you to come see me Wednesday and give me a hug for all that crap that you said about me and my little wrist and Michael Blackson.
There it is. Delicious. I thank you for coming in here and breaking the silence and letting the people know it's really good. You know how me and you do.
Yes.
Anytime you want to come on, baby.
Can I come back? Remember I used to be with you. I was your co-host.
You can come back whenever.
Can I come back?
Come on.
Please, can I come back?
Let's do it.
See,
When
I'm
you
going
want
to
to
do
start?
research.
See, look, this is how Delicious. She going to get me hyped up. When you want to start?
Well, I got to go out of town tomorrow.
See, I can tell. Yeah.
But I'll be back Wednesday.
Well, Wednesday, I'll see you.
And you can you say something 24/7 to my boy Austin?
Shout out 24/7 security, executive security, protection. There it is, man.
And my management. If y'all need me, y'all hit up my management team. Y'all hit up Keely, online at dang, that's so bad. I don't know about her, but y'all can also hit up by Keisha at VK, the Star Nail Tech.
What up, Keisha?
Yeah, what up, though? Y'all can hit her up 313-455-6201. Y'all need me, I got you.
There it is, man. Y'all heard it from Delicious herself, man. It's Hot 107.5.